We're starting with this one. This is Space Quest 4. Roger Wilco and the Time Rippers. I might even just play it and let it kind of speak for itself. Let's get it up and running, shall we? Sounding like a plan. Go, get our capture. DOS books. Beautiful. And I actually... no, there we go. Yeah, getting the little Sierra theme. So yeah, Sierra's definitely been an interesting one to talk about over the years. Yeah, because they were innovative, like in the early 80s onwards, did some cool stuff. They're probably the first game company to do remasters for their original work. I know Quest for Glory and Leisure Suit Larry got remasters. Oh, Space Quest 1 did as well. Yep. Ken Williams, Bill Davis, all the major names. And yeah, Scott Murphy and Mark Crow were known as two guys from Andromeda, so they were the main lead devs on the Space Quest games. We got some Mark Siebert, yep. But no, I wanted to show this. Oh wait.
Roger Wilco as he rockets back toward his home planet Xenon, which he hasn't seen since Space Quest 2. Having successfully rescued those two ingrates from Andromeda, he decides a pit stop on Magmethius is in order. During the descent to this cosmic canteen, he is unaware of the interest that has been generated regarding his fate.
Oh, is this I just realized this is a Flash Gordon reference. And they're sort of zooming in on Earth at the start and getting the stats on Earth.
We have confirmation of his position, Master.
Off to Magmethius with you then. It is time for Wilco to meet the fate which I have crafted for him.
Also, I forgot to put the overlay on. 2 seconds.
We find the aluminum mallard parked outside a seedy spaceport bar.
Oh damn, that's some volatile spew.
He relates one of his greatly exaggerated tales of adventure. The aliens are only too happy to listen, as long as Roger is by.
See, there is this deadly root monster, a ferocious swamp creature, and a Labion terror beast to contend with. Then I had to outsmart another of Vohal's gorillas and steal the shuttle so I could pin it.
Are you Roger Wilco?
Yeah.
Please come with me.
Hello, Roger Wilco. Surprised to see an old friend? You have no idea how special this moment is for me. This is no chance encounter, I can assure you. I have this one loose end to tie up before I begin my reign as the supreme being of all that exists.
Roger's just so surprised by all this.
I do not like to lose. You are a blemish on what would otherwise be a perfect record of domination, terror, and invincibility. Besides, I'm still a bit miffed about that asteroid deal in Space Quest 2. Anyway, to relieve the pain of my humiliation and to prevent you from being a pain in my future, you must die. It's been nice seeing you one last time. Then, do the dirty deed.
The guy in the mask also looks kind of surprised as well.
You go left and split them up. Mr. Wilco, follow me and do exactly as I say. Let's move!
Hey, I want to know what the...
Listen, I can't explain it all to you now. They've got a beat on our coordinates. We've got to move fast.
Gotta protect my giant hairdryer, apparently.
Shield your eyes! Jump into the time rip. Do it now. You've got to. If I take the time to explain, we're both parking lot pizza. You'll understand soon.
Alright. Oh yeah. Sleep in the time hole, as you do. Yeah, I like this as like a running joke, the whole thing of the numbers for Space Quest changing every time as we're jumping through time. Oh, nice landing, Roger. Bloody hell. Yep, waiting.
Now where am I? You wonder aloud to non-existent auditory organs? This place sure looks homey. Hey, wait, this looks just like Xenon. It is Xenon. It's really a Pio. Along with the changes induced by an armed conflict, the city looks different, more modern, with a heavy dash of post-disaster seasoning. Casually glancing at the status line, you happen to notice that you're in Space Quest 12. What's happened? Who was that guy with the overdeveloped hairdryer? Why did you let yourself be talked into jumping into some strange shimmering hole? Why are you talking to yourself? These incredibly intriguing questions will quickly be forgotten, with barely an electron stirred in that well-armored orb atop your shoulders.
Just patiently waiting for all that to finish. Right. The Sierra game. So if we don't want to see the intro again, we better save. Always a good idea. So a lot of things happen then. Yeah, so I should explain to the... Oh, the hell is that?
Brightly colored mechanical hair wanders about.
Oh, okay. Can we
The
take
hare,
you?
anticipating your clumsy attempt to catch it in the open barehanded, won't come anywhere near you.
I see. Okay. So yeah, Space Quest started out as like, yeah, a spoof of Star Trek and Star Wars, all sorts of sci-fi stuff. It's very old. I think it started in the early 80s. I remember playing Space Quest 2 when I was about 4. I'm actually surprised I managed to get through it, because it was the days of, like, you moved around with the arrow keys and there was, like, a text parser for all the information. Yeah, no, just very surprised with that.
You stand centrally located.
Oh, hang on, have we got subtitles at all? Probably not. Nah. Oh, no, text. Display mode. Hang on, is it gonna... Oh, you can't have both on. Ah, that's interesting. Okay, no, give me speech. Definitely want speech. Yeah, so the guy narrating the whole thing was a fella called Gary Owens. Yeah, a little nostalgic for that guy. So, prolific voice actor. Got his start in the early 60s as, like, the original voice of Space Ghost. So when they did Space Ghost Coast to Coast, he was alive, but they got another guy to do it, who has since... I think he passed away earlier this year. But, oh, shit. No, I should probably avoid that guy. That's a little terrifying. And, oh yeah, let's just rip off, Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Oh. And just, yeah, you get zapped.
We're glad you could play Space Quest.
I love that. That's 100% a Sierra game. Just, I don't know what I'm doing. I guess I'll just die. That happens fairly often. But yeah, no, Gary Owens. So the thing I remember him from growing up, you'd watch the ABC at about you know, the normal time after school between like 3 to 6. And you'd get cartoons, but you have, on the ABC in particular, you'd have a little block of, like 5-minute cartoons from the 60s, so we would see stuff like, Rockin' Bullwinkle, and there was another show called Roger Ramjet. And it was, yeah, Roger Ramjet was like, yeah, another 5-minute cartoon. Am I gonna get, I got zapped again. Fucking dangerous around here, jeez.
Glad you could play Space Quest.
But yeah, Roger Ramjet was this, like, I think he flew a lot of rockets, and he was sort of like Popeye. Like, the bad guys would do stuff for a little while, and then he'd take a power pill which would give him super strength and let him like kick the shit out of all the bad guys. That's kind of what I remember him from. And he was also Powdered Toast Man in Ren and Stimpy. So yeah, did a fair few things, but they, yeah, obviously got him in as the narrator. Okay, I see. As soon as you hear the scary music, you just want to leave.
The large
That's
structure in
a
the
good idea.
background captures your curiosity.
Can we? Don't think
If
we.
your tongue were that long, well, you can guess the rest.
Yeah, and that was what I always love about the narration for, like, Sierra games when they got speech. Yeah, having just that sort of color commentary when you try to do something weird. Because I remember they did get other. I can't remember who the lady was from what's his face, Gabriel Knight. But I know Quest for Glory 4 had John Rhys Davies narrating the whole thing. And yeah, he was great at it. There doesn't seem like there's many places we can go around here. Oh yeah, there's
This
a...
grate has crud, gunk, and sludge built up around the edges. You can see through the grate, but can't make anything out.
Okay, can we have a feel of it? See if we can pry it open, have a look inside. Oh yeah, so we're getting a little diddly, which is a indicating that you're getting a point. Okay, okay. Alright, hang on, I'll do another save, because I've obviously made progress. What else to say about Space Quest though? Yeah, I was very surprised with how far I got, like, yeah, just with a text prompt, I actually managed to get down to the surface of the
It's
planet.
an empty jar with a lid, neither of which does anything entertaining.
But yeah, so they didn't actually put speech in all the Space Quest games. Like, so they
You take the jar
remastered,
into custody.
Space Quest 1 in about 1990, but that was on DOS, and they decided not to,
a button. Perhaps I'll give it a press.
oh yeah, yeah, always give it a, there we go. Ah, it's a hologram, dude.
Entry 22795. This message is to whomever may be so fortunate as to find it. I am Professor Lloyd, lead designer of the Xenon Supercomputer Project, the ultimate in artificial intelligence. The computer was designed to enhance our lives, but instead ended up being the ruin of us all. We made the mistake of tying it into the most important facets of our existence here on Xenon, including our weather control and defense systems. It seemed like a sound idea at the time.
Oh, they just
and all
made
proceeded well
Skynet,
for about
essentially.
3
Okay.
years. It was around then that a deep space salvage operation recovered what appeared to be some sort of antiquated data storage unit contained in a flimsy cardboard box, on which the words Leisure Suit Larry were imprinted.
And I always love that they call back to their the other games that Sierra did.
But that's another story. My counterparts exhibited shameful behavior as they tore open the box to get at its contents. I could not understand the commotion it generated. The data was uploaded into the supercomputer for
Oh no,
analysis.
maybe they were going for the, maybe it was Leisure Suit Larry 7 and they were going for the scratch and sniff cards.
Social disease. All control of the computer was lost. All screens went blank. Then these words were displayed by the monitors and uttered by the vocal outputs. Wilco must pay. From that day forth, the possessed computer waged war on the inhabitants of Xenon, using our own weapons against us. Some managed to escape to other planets. Those of us who remained stayed to fight the machines and robots under its control. It was a bloody war. Those of us that were not killed were taken captive and modified. These cyborgs infiltrated the loyal ranks of resistance, rooting out almost all of our hiding places and exposing us to the mechanical menace. Some of these poor souls still wander the streets. As of this recording, we are down to only a handful of rebels. My health is deteriorating rapidly.
Oh, they love their
To make matters
exposition in
worse,
these games,
I
though.
just learned that the computer has unraveled the mysteries of time travel. I've sent my 2 best men to attempt to steal this new technology. If you are not a machine, then perhaps they were successful. Please realize, you are Xenon's last hope.
Oh, okay. Help me, Roger Wilco, you're my only hope. Yeah, fair enough. I still don't know why there was a smell option in this one. Like,
It's
didn't
very
seem
pleasant
like...
looking.
Ah,
It's very pleasant. You've reached the sewer maintenance office. Apparently, this office has been long abandoned. Your janitorial instincts urge you to sweep up and do a little dusting, but you suppress those urges and concentrate on the task at hand.
yeah, that was the other thing too. Yeah, like Roger was meant to be like normie central. He was always stuck as a janitor for a lot of places. Okay, so we can go through here. Go from Mosey. Oh yeah, some sort of sewer system.
Oh no! The door has shut, and there's no way back. What are you going to do now?
Well, I'm probably screwed because I know there's like yeah, I might save again just in case. It's just always something dangerous lurking around the corner in a Sierra game. What else to say though? Yeah, so Space Quest got up to 6 games, and there was like some fan ones, but officially it was 6. And they only 4 and 6 were voiced though. It was sort of weird why they did that. So I think the first 3 games were just too old. They're on DOS, and only the first one got like a remake remaster. And 5 was... Oh crap, we got some slime coming after us. Oh my dear lord, that slime's coming fast though. No, avoid the slime, Roger. I think we can actually scoop it up in the in our little jar we've got here.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
You
put some
scoop
slime in
up
a
the
jar.
slimy secretion.
No.
Better get away now before it scoops you up.
Yeah, probably a good idea. No, don't walk near it, Roger. Just get away from it. There you go. Yeah. No, I think I vaguely remember we need the slime for something. I've only seen like long plays of this. I haven't actually played it myself. But yeah, no, I've seen how to solve some of the puzzles. The most interesting thing about watching Sierra games online is just the amount of like death scenes of things that can go wrong. Like I think King's Quest V's one goes for about an hour, like something ridiculous. There's just that many ways to die in different circumstances. But yeah, no, they skipped over. I think they did Space Quest 5 in DOS, and the reason they didn't do speech for it is they kind of wanted to expand the story a little bit, and there was just like, I think you were playing as like you were captaining in a ship a la like Star Trek, but it was literally like a garbage scale or something. But yeah, there was a lot more text and dialogue involved, so they probably said to themselves, yeah, we're not going to fit all the voice onto a CD, so we won't do speech for 5. But yeah, no, and I think, yeah, that literally the only ones I played, it was like, I did 2 as a kid, and a little later on I remember the demo for 6. And quality-wise, yeah, I remember being impressed with the quality and the interactivity of it. Just the demo alone was pretty impressive. Okay, so they got... Oh yeah, bad dudes. Kind of look like lemmings there. They got that limited, yeah, pixel size. Okay, can we just go... Can we get out of here? I guess we gotta sneak onto that ship. Oh, we're right back where we were before. Okay. Yeah, okay. We'll do another save. I didn't realize the whole thing kind of looped back around to the street. There was something... Oh, never mind. Yeah, it probably... That was really a bad time to save. Oops. Alright, so you get zapped if you stay around for too long. So yeah, go back to... No, shit, have I just literally saved at the wrong time? I haven't given myself enough time to, like, escape. Yeah, I think I have. Holy shit. Okay, that's not what I wanted to happen. No, okay, yep, so this is what happens. Yeah, you can kind of brick yourself and just go the wrong way. Okay, and we have to do all that again. Yeah, fair enough. I knew I wasn't going to get this far in the game. I just wanted to kind of show it off for the other kids. There was definitely a little bit of BS involved. But you can at least skip dialogue and stuff, which is straightforward. Right, can we just... Yep, just rapidly skip all that stuff. That was actually a step up from LucasArts too, because I remember you had to press like a separate button to actually do that in older games.
Hey, keep your hands off yourself. This is a family game.
Yeah, pretty sweet. And I have seen, I haven't really looked into it. I know
Oh no!
the Andromeda guys were thinking of, I don't know if they're still working on it or not, but they were going to do like a spiritual successor. As far as I'm aware, I know that the husband and wife who made the Quest for Glory series, Corey and Laurie Cole, did like spiritual successor to Quest for Glory called Hero U, Rogue to Redemption, and I still haven't played that yet. I keep seeing it on sale for like dirt cheap. I did want to give that a try at some point, because I did have a soft spot. Probably not for all the Quest for Glories, but definitely the first one I appreciated quite a bit. Right, let's see if we can get our stuff as well. Right.
You don't need to do that.
No, I wanna scoop up.
Okay.
Scoop up the slime.
You
Probably need
scoop
it
up
for
the
something.
slime.
Right, now we get out of here. I think we have to avoid the slime completely. I don't know if he follows you. No, he just goes that way. Okay. Alright, well let's do a save where we're not in imminent danger. That'd be a good idea. Let's see if we can go somewhere else. Yeah, so maybe there's like right or wrong ways to go. I'm not really sure. But that's basically what people did back in the day. Like I know people made a shit ton of money doing hint guides for games because people would get stuck fairly often. But I remember for the most part, like, you know, you were playing this on your own time. You didn't have to impress anyone. And a lot of people had like just like brute force it
regarding your position.
and spending like literal hours on it. Like that was the big thing as well. That's why you usually got convoluted puzzles in a lot of games as well. Okay, so we just can't. We're not meant to leave here at this point? Is that what's going on? Or are we okay? Oh, maybe there's a random element. Maybe the guards... Oh, no, we just got zapped. Okay, fair enough. So maybe we're meant to come out from another grating. I didn't really explore the sewers that much. Sewer count, whatever it is. Yeah, interesting timing too, because I've been watching a lot of Civi's channel lately. I never watched his like pro series. Crap. Ah, we got slimed. And yeah, some of the scenes were like pretty brutal as well. Poor old bloody Roger. Cream of Roger.
You think, hey, this stuff consumes 47 times its weight in acid.
Yeah. But yeah, I know, like, I think that's what it was. Yeah, like, a lot of people did like the death scenes in Sierra games. It became like a part of it. But, no, I grew up more on LucasArts stuff, and yeah, it was almost like an Easter egg to get a death scene. I think the game that had the most of them was probably like Maniac Mansion, or maybe, probably like Indian Last Crusade. No, not Last Crusade, Fate of Atlantis was the other one. But no, I'm still always on board for a good adventure game, like even in the modern day. And I since have played a few. Like, I guess the most recent one would have been Crypt Master, and that's kind of its own thing. It's not strictly an adventure game, but I really enjoyed Paradigm. Paradigm was pretty good. I'm sort of keeping an eye out for whatever Jacob Janika's got in store for us next, because yeah, it seemed like he had a pretty good sense of humor. And yeah, we sort of had what's his face as well. Thank Goodness You're Here wasn't strictly an adventure game, but it was it had its own sense of humor, and yeah, it had some fun puzzles to solve. Maybe we can dissolve the door with the acid to get back.
Nothing happens.
Ah, okay. Can't do anything exciting with that. But yeah, no, but yeah, on the other side of the spectrum, like, yeah, people would get frustrated and annoyed just trying to deal with all the puzzles and stuff too. Yeah, you like the either puzzles, really specific timing, other ones you'd never guess on your own. You'd have to look up a guide. It was just, yeah, it was a pretty common occurrence, and yeah, just I don't know, yeah, good game design, kind of like managed to counter that pretty well. I don't think we're going to be able to use this slime for much more. We just got to avoid it. Yeah, it's just weird we can't really go anywhere upstairs without getting, like, shot to pieces. And that was the other thing. Yeah, there were sections in a fair few Sierra games where it was that you'd actually make the game unwinnable by using the wrong item in the wrong place, which was a little bit disappointing. That it seemed to happen very often. And yeah, considering it also happened for, I think the most notorious example is like probably Darkseid, like needing to get that 1 pixel bobby pin in order to yeah, which you needed to like finish the game. Oh, okay, we got a crash on that one. Huh. Well, that's weird. Okay, fair enough. Well, I think we've spent enough time on that one. But yeah, this is on XOWin if you want to check it out yourself. There's 4 and 6 are on here, plus a lot of other Sierra games.
I'm watching Death Sandals video, by the way. That's who the person is. So if you want to watch a full playthrough, Death Sandals,